Hey there, welcome to or welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard and I am here right outside of the David Copperfield Theater in the MGM Grand as the show's ending. And I've read so many reviews of David Copperfield over the years, and they've all said he's a tired old man who's lost his way. And I went into this show expecting that. And let me be perfectly honest with you. Half of this David Copperfield show, as of July 2023, is a tired old man that has lost his way. And the other half is the best magic show I've ever seen in my life. It's very confusing. It's extremely confusing that's what it is. I mean, he starts with an email trick, and the whole point of the email trick is to get you to put your phone in a box and not take your phone out. I will say the show is extremely political in the Democratic side. Penn and Teller kind of steered away from politics, but that show is extremely political in the towards a Democratic spectrum. There were multiple jokes made about hydrochloroquine and Fox News, and just a lot of very negative things towards people on one side. I guess Copperfield is so well known that he can get away with that. But I mean, you're alienating half of the country by doing that, by making multiple political jokes against one party. Penn and Teller removed a lot of those political jokes, and stuff like that. But let's get back to the show. There were 3 really amazing illusions that were done, but one was just so much better than all the other ones. I mean, he made a full-sized UFO appear flying over the audience's head. I said, okay, Copperfield is not going to fly, because I've heard he doesn't fly. What the hell does he do instead of flying? Well, it makes a school bus-sized UFO appear over the audience's head, and it doesn't come from the stage. It comes from over the audience. I mean, there's a picture that I have of where it came from, and it seems impossible. Yeah, it's probably inflatable. Yeah, it's probably a drone, but it is literally the size of a school bus. And that is part of, there was probably the best 20 minutes of magic I've ever seen in my life, and it's a trick that he made called Blue 32. And I'm not gonna lie, I want to look up. I'm this far out of the show. The show ended like a minute or two ago. It ended. I got out of the theater 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago. But this is Blue 32, and it's a little alien. Kind of looks like. We can take that down. Kind of looks like Grogu from Star Wars, the child, Baby Yoda, whatever you want to call it. If Copperfield had this before Baby Yoda was a thing, it's brilliant. Blue is the best animatronic I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if there's any videos of this online, but Blue is the best animatronic I've ever seen in my life. The story behind it gets long and drawn out because, Copperfield's kind of an old man. I don't know how old he is, but he is kind of losing his shit. I'll be honest with you. He was all over the place. I don't know if that was an act, if that was a misdirection, but he doesn't seem to have all his marbles there. I'm just being completely and brutally honest. But this trick, he appeared an animatronic alien, and it was the most fluid animatronic I've ever seen. Most of the appearances and disappearances were not done on stage. They were done in the middle of the audience, which is just like mind-blowing. I mean, there was one that was done on stage that appeared a car. Very, very impressive, because he had the audience fully surrounded and inside of it and everything like that. There was another one that was a disappearance that was done in the audience, that was done with someone who had a dream. It's kind of his version of the teleportation trick that he's doing these days from back in the day where, there's someone who wanted to do something. I guarantee you the same story is told every single show. And what you'll notice is throughout the show, there's a significant amount of helpers and assistants in all the tricks. The reason all those helpers and assistants are there is because whoever needs to disappear, they can put on that outfit of the helper or assistant, the black thing with the headsets and everything like that, and that's how David Copperfield disappears. And unfortunately for them, I was sat right by a wall panel that opened up and a guy came in and out of the wall panel multiple times. It's a fake wall. I'm going to insert a picture of the fake wall here. It's by seat like G1. I think that's where she said it was. I got moved seats. I was in the back of the theater. I moved towards the front of the theater. There's a fake wall panel. I wouldn't have noticed it if my peripheral vision wasn't going left, figuring out what was going on. But I think the most important thing to understand is like, that was amazing. I've never seen anything like that before. I have, the fact that I don't have words kind of tells you where we're coming from. I'm looking because I got to head somewhere else. Got another show coming up before I head back to South Florida. But I mean, he made a full-size car appear on the stage with the audience surrounding it. Now, I've seen Lance Burton do that before. Lance Burton actually had a big trick where he'd have a full-size flying car going around. Copperfield just appeared a car in seconds with people actually there. Like, people under the sheets and everything like that. I don't know if he's using multiple stooges, multiple people from the audience and stuff like that, but it was damn impressive. Very clearly, like I said, he is kind of losing a little bit of his path, of his mind there, because he's a senior citizen. He doesn't look like he does in the posters and anything like that anymore. But the show, the tricks, and specifically, if you could find a video of Blue 32, Blue 32 is the best magic trick I've ever seen in my life. I think the problem is that it's very unique. That trick, that theater was built for that trick, retrofitted for that trick. It cannot be performed anywhere else. I study magic. I understand magic. I can't understand how you have a school bus-sized flying saucer appear over the audience's head. I can't really even fathom that. All the other tricks were pretty logical, pretty explainable, basically using methods that have been around in magic for many years. But that one 20-minute trick called Blue 32, I hope one day that's done in a special and released, because I would literally yell, "Camera trick, not real!" But I saw it happen right on top of me. I didn't want to recommend this show because I've heard so many bad things about it, but I can't give it anything but 5 stars. I just literally can't give it anything but 5 stars. For No Pants Profits, this is Richard, right outside the David Copperfield Theater, with the review saying, you gotta go. And I mean, I don't know anything that can actually beat this, and my little friend Blue 32. And this is Richard from No Pants Profits saying you gotta go. And remember, when you wear no pants, there's only one thing you got left to lose, and that is your shirt. Have a great one. Bye.